Hey guys, the Fire Brothers here, it's just me, and welcome to America's favorite game show, What Stupid Thing Did Lorenzo Said Today? It's what I would usually say if for once he did something right. This time, ladies and gentlemen, Lorenzo did something right. And, the fact that out of all the times he speaks, he finally did something right, and I need to point that out, it's kind of sad, but whatever, we'll check what we can get at this point. So again, I'm busy with school. I'm so sorry. I'm working on a Transformers website for my art project because my life revolves around Transformers. So yeah, there's that. So I've been busy and I can't get any edited videos out. So for now, for the time being, this is gonna be like my style of making videos, like a discussion video that's gonna be more like a podcast kind of thing with me just opening the browser and showing what's going on. So anyways, let's just jump into it. So Paramount is officially not working on a sequel for Transformers The Last Night. Now, ever since Lorenzo opened his mouth, God knows which one was it, because he opens his mouth so often that BS just comes out of it. People have been saying, oh, Transformers 6 is gonna happen, the Last Night sequel, I wanna see this. Or the people who hate the Michael Bay movies are like, oh my god, Hasbro is threatening us with Transformers 6. You know what I'm talking about. You can just look here. All the different, Transformers 6 is happening, why are they doing this? Oh no, Paramount developing Transformers 6, why? Is this happening or not? We're going back to pay him, no Bumblebee sequel. Honestly, I don't blame them because Lorenzo is pretty contradictory to himself. A lot of people who I respect, they report on the news and they're like, oh no guys, it's over. Like Mr. H reviews. I like the guy, don't get me wrong, I really like the guy. But if you're outside the fandom, then you're most likely to be like, they were doing a good thing with Bumblebee, but why are they doing this? And if you're inside the fandom, you're like me and you realize, yeah, Lorenzo's full of shit. He says stuff like that, but that's not happening. Hasbro joining us with Transformers 6. I don't really like this guy, just because he's the type of guy who would say, either you are with me, or you're a sexist. You're a misogynist, toxic fan. He's that kind of person, at least from what I have seen, so yeah. That's my controversial opinion of the day. I really don't like him. Anyways, besides that. Now, before I go on, I need to say, I always say this, because when talking about Transformers The Last Night or the Michael Bay universe, if you like Transformers The Last Night or the Michael Bay movies, it's fine. Listen, you can like those movies. I personally like some of those movies. I admit they're bad movies, and you're never gonna hear me say that I think they're the greatest thing since toilet paper. But if you like those movies, that's fine. I mean, there's plenty of people who don't like it, but you're entitled to your own opinion. If you like those movies, then there's nothing wrong with it. But the thing is that the majority of fans don't like the movies, and overall, I don't think that us going back to pay him like the Transformers 6 and 7 in the previous storyline, it's not a good thing. Transformers The Last Night lost money, so if we go back to that, we're gonna lose even more money and could probably, hurt the franchise on the public eye even more. Because I say this very often, the Michael Bay movies are regarded to be bad movies by the public, and the Bumblebee movie kind of fixed that. It showed that we can have good Transformers movies. So if right after the B movie we get another Bayhem like movie, that could hurt the franchise even more. So I really don't think we should go back to Bayhem. I know there's some people who are gonna be disappointed because some people really want to see what happens after The Last Night, and I don't think that should happen, at least not in movie form. Okay, so I'm finally gonna go over this because I'm rambling on. So in an interview with Slash Film, Lorenzo D. Buenaventura said that they're not working on The Last Night. Now they asked him a couple of questions about different movies, but these are the two questions related to Transformers that we're interested in. So I'm gonna read them right now. For the next Transformers, are you looking for new directors or hoping you can still make Michael Bay an offer? I think Bay has made it really clear that he loved what he did and he's not doing anymore. So I think the answer is we're writing a script. Once we get script we have a strong belief in, then we'll begin to debate that. Michael's made it really clear that he didn't want to do it. I don't blame him. Yeah. He spent a hell of a lot a decade of his life shooting them. Are you developing a script that picks up where The Last Night left off? No. Now, I find it hilarious that they just asked him straight up, are you making a sequel to The Last Night? He just said no. He didn't say, oh well, listen, we love doing the movie and this, blah 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 blah. The B movie did this, blah blah blah. I think we want to, search this possibility, blah blah blah. But overall, we're not doing it. Because that's one of the things that bothers me about Lorenzo. Sometimes you can ask him a simple yes or no question. He gives you like this really, really long, okay, listen, yeah, we like this, but we didn't like this, and we're thinking of doing this, but overall, I don't think we're doing it. Why didn't you just say no to begin with? This should have been his response from the start whenever he gets interviewed. Can you imagine all the trouble he could have saved us and overall everyone who's outside the Transformers community just looking for the outside, whether they're making a Transformers 6 or not? So much trouble. He could have saved us so much trouble by saying, no, we're not doing a sequel to The Last Night, we're doing a reboot, and that's it. He could have just said that, and it just bothers me so much. But yeah, the comments here, at least on the TFW 2005 website, where I got my information from, seem to be pretty argumentable. Yeah, argumentable, that's the word. A lot of people are like, oh, I wanted to see more Hound, Crossers, Drift, Cogman. I wanted to see what happens after Transformers The Last Night. And then there's the people debating that no, it's a good thing that they're not going back to Bayhem. Honestly, I'm agreeing with the people who said that we should not go back to Bayhem. The Last Night really made it clear that the Michael Bay formula is not the future of the franchise. And yes, say what you want about Bumblebee and how it made, the least amount of money between all the Transformers movies. At least you have to admit that the Bumblebee movie at least made money, unlike The Last Night, which lost money. So yeah, I think this comment basically summarizes everything pretty well. It's by Music, a regular here. And she says, or he says, it could be a guy, because girls don't exist on the internet. It's a joke, by the way, don't take it seriously. Yeah, it sucks that you won't get what you want, but you have to understand, there's a small portion of you guys who actually want to see a sequel to The Last Night. It has the potential to severely jeopardize the public view of our beloved franchise, and any other live-action Transformers film that could be made. You can say it's equally selfish you want to see this outcome. I'm okay with them continuing the series with a comic book for the fans for the Babers. But making a sequel to a film that had cost them $100 million, still a bad film regardless of the fact, is a terrible thing to wish. Hell, we'll still have the Studio Series line, which is producing some solid toys, so I wouldn't say you're losing everything here. I couldn't say it better myself, mate. She does have a point. If they continue the Michael Bay storyline, do it on a comic book, because comic book will be for the hardcore fans who really want to see what happens next. They pretty much did with the Bumblebee prequel comic, as that comic, it's still canonical to the Michael Bay universe. So it's not we're still not getting new pieces of content from The Last Night. I mean, the Michael Bay universe, same thing. But yeah guys, Transformers 6 is not happening. I really don't think we should go back to Bayhem. There's still a possibility that you're gonna get your conclusion to The Last Night, but you won't see it on film. And Lorenzo Di Ventura has finally done something right. Which, it's wow. Just wow for me, guys. I don't even know what to say. Now, Lorenzo, I know there's a huge chance you're probably not watching this video. But if you are, please keep your mouth shut and don't say anything until we see our first trailer for the next Transformers movie. I think overall everyone benefits from this decision, so keep your mouth shut. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought about this news. Do you guys trust Lorenzo? You guys still distrust Lorenzo? Should we get a sequel to Transformers The Last Night, or should we just focus on the reboot? I want to hear all about your thoughts in the comments down below, but keep it civil. Let's try to avoid all of this mess right here. So that's it for this video. like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, guys.